It's 4 o'clock. Whoops, let's get that volume up. Where is it? There it is. Input volume. There we go. It's 4 o'clock on a Friday. You know what that means, don't you? It's time for another exciting episode of Taxi's Quarantini Happy Hour. Woo! Thank God it's Friday. And welcome to the big show. Thank you, fake band. Thank you, fake audience. I love you, iCarly. Hello, everybody. Let's say hello to the gang in the chat room. And today we are going to play a round of show us your song or instrumental title, and we're going to tell you if we like it. Yeah. So get them ready. Let's see. Here we are. Whoa, very busy in the chat room today. Hello, Jesse J. Peck, Bob Gunnerfeld, Kristen Knight, Ian Shortall, a lot of those guys chatting. Dan Weber, Martin Gravel, Nancy Collell, Rennie Bear, Peter Rahill, Mark Ryle, Real. John Pearson, get any sleep? Obviously not. Let's see where. Oop, there we go. Andre Stepanian, Edmund Red, Terrell Beckless, Darren Moss, Ewart Williams, John Hope, Giovanni Lanza, Brad Gray, Lane Bell, and Shrek. Before we get into the show too much, hello, Sherry Marcus Milano. Mike S., hello. I want to say thank you to those of you. Several of you went to the BBB site and gave us some really nice reviews, and I really appreciate that. What can I say? I appreciate it. Thank you. We needed them because apparently we didn't have any, and the lady from the BBB said, I can't believe you guys don't have any good reviews. So yeah, if anybody else wants to do that, Liz will post a link for you in a moment so you can go to the BBB and tell them how wonderful we are, if you feel that way. Let's see. Hello, Keith LeBrant. And yes, I did see those emails. I just haven't downloaded the tracks yet. Let's see. Oh, and while you're at it, give us a thumbs up. Hello, Il Raso. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some likes. I just put on my makeup. I feel a sneeze coming. Hello, Tony Salazzo. I just said file a complaint. Well, don't do that. Say, my complaint is the other people complaining are weasels. Hello, Bonzo. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, yours was very much appreciated. There you go. Funny thing is, when I looked at the thing, it said we were in like Saratoga Springs, California or something. We're actually in Calabasas. Too manly to drink blueberry water, but wears makeup. That's right. I do wear makeup. Hello, Karen Brasher. So once again, today I want to play a little game of throw some titles out there, and we will vote on them to see if your title telegraphs what the music would be like, or what kind of scene it would work in. Okay. We're all in withdrawal syndrome from Quarantini Happy Hour. Okay, thank God it's Friday. I'm telling you, and to be honest, JP, no, I didn't get much sleep. Went to bed at 1:30 and got up at like 6:10, I think, this morning. It just takes so much out of me that when I get into bed at night and I finally feel like falling asleep, the rally takes a lot out of me. I wake up dreaming about the rally. Did I think of this? Did I think of that? But at least we've got the panels done. I've had a couple of panelists say, oh man, I can't do it. I actually have one person who is afraid to do the panel for fear that people won't like him afterwards. I think I told you the other day, I also had another person who says, I'm afraid to commit because I want to see how the election goes to see if there are any riots near my house. And if there are, I'm going to have to get out of town and I won't have access to good internet. Yes, November 10th can't come too soon. Or 8th, 9th, right? Yeah, the rally's 6th, 7th, and 8th. We did just send out an email earlier, like an hour or two ago, I believe, with the list of all the panels, and underneath the regular rally panels are the rally prequel classes. Did I vote as in for President of the United States yet? I have not. I think our ballots came in the mail, but we're going to go stand in line and vote at a voting station. I don't understand. I don't get it. On the news last night, they were showing these ridiculously long lines at the polling places. Why now? I've never had to wait more than 5 or 10 minutes in a line at a polling station. I don't get it. And people are like, I don't want to stand in line and get the COVID. Well, but you go to the grocery store and you go to other places where sometimes you have to stand in line. Wear a mask, make sure that other people aren't close to you, and there you go. Dan Weber, sleep. I used to know how that felt. Yeah, I'm going to vote on election day. Yeah, those complaints are pretty funny on the BBB thing. I mean, you just can't have a rational conversation with irrational people. So there you go. Yep, I'm going to my polling place too, damn it. I want to vote like a regular old person. Hello, Cass. I've heard about, Terrell says he's heard about the lines at the Taxi Road Rally. Yeah, but the line at the Taxi Road Rally, I think I've mentioned this before, I'll mention it again. Last year, the gentleman who sells sponsorships came up to me about, I don't know, an hour before we opened up registration. He said, Michael, look at the size of that line. And I said, I know, it's like that every year. Pretty amazing turnout, right? And he goes, no, it's terrible making these people stand in line. I said, no, they love it. Well, I'm sure that people don't love being on their feet for hours, but they're welcome to sit on the floor or go grab a chair from somewhere in the hotel. But the line is like the great equalizer, especially for the people who are afraid of going to large public gatherings. And I don't mean that in the sense of the virus. I mean that just some people are shy and don't like large crowds. I'm one of them. But they quickly find out that standing in line is a great way to meet collaborators. We've had people meet music library owners. We had one instance probably 3-4 years ago where one of our members was standing in line, happened to be next to a music library owner that didn't know that he didn't need to stand in line, because we have, like a person that doles out the badges for the panelists and such. And this taxi member met the library owner and ended up, I want to say, like signing a deal for like 100 tracks or something ridiculous, all because he was standing in the, right place at the right time. So there won't be a line this year, but did you guys see the email that we sent out an hour or two ago? All right, well, talking about voting, I'm voting like a regular person too. Well, I didn't say I'm going to vote like a regular person, did I? Because I'm not a regular person, but I am going to vote in the regular old way. Anyway, I think we'll all be glad when the election is over. I don't want to talk politics on the show, but oh my gosh. Just incredible what's going on. So that's that. Cass just got home. Haven't read the email yet. Well, after you tuck the goats in tonight, um, you should. Voting day should be a holiday. This year should be voting day. Should be go get your helmets and riot gear on day. um, Speaking of, I want. Can you request a clause if your music you use for a candidate you do not approve? You can charge 4x normal rate. Some libraries have a clause in their contract where they allow you to let them know up front um, if you wouldn't want your stuff in porn, I guess, for instance, or political stuff, maybe. But then, with the political stuff, it's like, okay, so if there was a movie like All the President's Men, you wouldn't want your song in that movie. It's political, so there you go. Um, what else did I want to say about that? Politics and Logic Pro don't go together. Yeah, that should be the only politics we talk about here is Logic Pro versus Pro Tools, right? Hey, Jan Wiledge, how are you? Okay, just for a particular candidate you abhor. So yeah, years ago when I worked in audio post production in New York City, I won't tell you who I can't remember if he was a congressman or a senator. I think he was a congressman at the time. Anyway, he personally didn't come to the studio, but his campaign booked time with an ad agency there to record voiceovers for many of their commercials. And they stiffed us on the bill. They racked up a bill for like tens of thousands of dollars and then stiffed us on the bill because he didn't win, I guess. Ran out of campaign funds. Excuse me. Which is better, Pro Tools or Logic? Well, so far I've only used Logic and I like it a lot. Mostly cowboys at my voting place, won't be no rioting. Oh, man. One of these days, Cass, one of these days, I want to come up there and see your goats. Is it hot up where you live, Cass? Because down here it's like 95 to 98 degrees today, but the wind is blowing. It's coming off the desert, and it feels like a weekend that sadly may bring some fires. Do a show from Cass's studio in the woods. There's a good idea. I like that idea. I also have to do a show from, why can't I think of his name? Oh, man. He's not in the room today, so I can't think of his name. Hello, Lauren. How are you? Um, a gentleman from Cleveland that owns a pizza or an Italian restaurant who's very funny and often off color, but we love him. Hello, Akira. Anyway, cold and rainy there. Scott Hansen, thank you. Yeah, I've been promising Scott Hansen for quite some time that I would fly to Cleveland and do a show from the restaurant. All right, we're going to hear a friend of my wife's calls every Friday, and she's calling right now. My wife's not home, and lady's going to say, "Hi, it's Sunny calling to say have a good Shabbat." Yeah, my wife made about, I don't know, 4 or 5 challahs, that.
Messages once again, Shabbat Shalom.
There she is, right on schedule. Um, yeah, my wife made, I don't know, 4 or 5 challahs, and then she left for the office. Isn't it ironic? She goes to the office, and I work from the house. Um, Anyway, she had me pull the challahs out of the oven, and I had to sit here for like 4 or 5 hours smelling freshly baked bread, and I couldn't touch them. They got to be saved for Friday night dinner. Peter Rayhill, I need another cold one. Be right back. All right. So, anybody want a challah French toast? Yep. We have definitely had that in our lifetimes. Uh, Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so who wants to be the first to post up a title? And what am I drinking today? I am drinking Red Bull Pear Edition. Oh boy, I hear Mrs. Laskow pulling into the garage. Um, Thank you, Lane. Kristen Knight, Shalom Aleichem, one of my favorites. Truly. Well, we'll be doing it. We're going to somebody's house for a Shabbat dinner tonight. So, okay. So what we're gonna do is people are gonna give us a title, and tell us if it's for a song or if it's for an instrumental, just for film and TV stuff. I wouldn't bother giving us song titles for stuff that you want to pitch for records. And then we will see if we can guess what kind of music it is based on the title. Hello, Mrs. Laskow. I couldn't find your shoes anywhere.
It's okay. You didn't put all the colors on either.
Oh, I thought you said 3.
No, I said all.
Oh.
That's okay.
Anyway, everybody in the chat room is wishing us a Shabbat Shalom.
My challah?
Yeah, show them the hollahs, honey.
So every Friday I make challah, and I have special friends that we give them out to make their Shabbos happier.
There you go. Okay, enough already. Out of here, woman. I'm in big trouble now. Yeah, I had to sit here and smell that stuff for hours. It was just awful. Hey, Charles, how are you? Yeah, I forgot to tell her friend Sonny called. Dino. Rock and roll babe in the house. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, she bakes her own every week. When both of our daughters lived at home, they don't live here now because they're just too grown up. But one of them started making challahs and selling them to raise money instead of babysitting. And then, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, some friends of ours in our neighborhood that had already had one daughter pass away. She fell in a swimming pool and unfortunately was brain dead for years and then eventually passed away. And then shortly after that, another one of their daughters passed away in a car accident. And so my wife makes challah every Friday night and brings it over to them as a little reminder that we're constantly thinking about that. What? I couldn't understand what she said. Anyway, it's our little way of saying we never forget your daughter. She was a friend of one of our daughters, our youngest daughter, and the girl used to come over to the house all the time. And so there you go. So it's bittersweet every Friday when we see the Hollis, but Mike S. used to work at Einstein Bagel. I served challah bagels. Wow. Okay, so do we have a title? Who wants to go first? Let's not just plop a bunch of titles in. Somebody give me a +1 if you want to go first. Challah French toast stuffed with cream cheese, brown sugar, and crushed cornflakes. Wow. All right. Il Raso didn't type a +1, but we type a +1 and we'll get to that title. Okay, Lane Bell and Shrek has the title. Lane, you're up to bat first. And is this a title of an instrumental or the title of a song? Instrumental. All right. And what is the title? And then let's see if we can guess what the music is. Weather Zero. Wow, Weather Zero for an instrumental. I might be stumped. Does it sound like a newscast? You know, dun 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 dun. Does it sound like this? Breaking news. Anybody else want to spit? Nope, that wasn't it. Anybody else want to guess at what Weather Zero indicates? Chill meditation. Tension drone. Ooh, those are good guesses. Wintry Christmassy. Dark and cloudy tension. Wow, Liz got it. EDM. Very good, Liz. Where is the... There it is. All right. Okay, I think the next up to bat was Karen Brasher's got one. So, Karen, spill your guts, kiddo. Yeah, Jay Williams, how are you? We are guessing at what titles indicate the music should sound like. Robert Orzechowski apologizes for my lateness. That's fine. Is that your title, Karen? Material things don't matter to me. It's the love that counts? Hello, Pierre. Okay, so the title is, going back, Material Things Don't Matter to Me, It's the Love That Counts. I'm guessing that's a song? Song, okay. So let's venture some guesses. Riney says it's a country song. Terrell says lo-fi. Carrie says romantic ballad. Martin says a song. Kristen says reflective. Cynical punk from Dean. Charles Wilson, Madonna, 80s pop. Now it's a song, Peter, so it couldn't be a short film because the title would be longer than the film. Country song. And who said country song? That was Riney, right? No, Bonzo said country song also. Let's see who else. All right. So you guys who said country. Mark Reel said country as well. Good job. Darren Moss, late 70s disco. I know you were kidding, Darren. What does Bonzo win? My undying admiration for being really good at this. Oh, man. Half $500,000. Well, you know, after you pay taxes, if you live in the state of California, between federal and state, you'll only walk away with half of that. So $500,000 being probably around 280 grand. Did I see the Elton John biopic? How depressing. Well, no, and now I don't want to. All right, let's see. Il Rosso, I believe, was next up to bat. And Cass has one too, so we'll get to him next. All right, Il Rosso Emil, what is your title, and is it for a song or a cue? I can write it off. Yeah, there you go. And Debbie Ward has one. All right, you guys are getting into this. Il Rosso is his sad elf pole dance. And it's a cue. I'm going to guess that it's like stripper rock with Christmas bells. Kristen says EDM. Peter Rahill says dramedy. Riney says Christmas punk. Carrie says gotta be dramedy. Bonzo says kitsch. Karen Brasher says Christmas. Comedy cue. Folktronica. Wow, look at all these guesses. LOL. Stripper dramedy. Right, what's gonna come off next? Isn't that funny? Christmas at Will Ferrell's place. Yeah, my first cousin's husband wrote the movie Elf. I've never met him. Are we to comment on our own titles? Stripper rock with Christmas bells, that's insane. So, no, I'm guessing that's not it. Comedy, square dance music, dramedy, Christmas dramedy, frozen tongue comedy. I had a friend named Larry Price that stuck his tongue to the metal pole on a stop sign once in the middle of winter in Illinois. We'd go get a cup of hot water and pour it on there. You aren't super close. Wow. Is Elf a short story? I don't know. I'm green with envy every time I watch it. Strip club with cowbells. Grunge, acid jazz. Oh Lord. Swampy Christmas jazz. Slovakian metal. Come on. Somebody's got to get this. Speed metal with weird lyrics. Glitch hop. These are original titles. I'll give you another 30 seconds or so. Okay. Ray Hill is stumped. Alt orchestral, trip hop. What was the title one more time? Oh, pole wasn't for strippers, it was for Christmas. It's on my SoundCloud. Not that kind of hint. I mean, that's a giveaway. Sad elf pole dance. Sad elf pole dance. I mean, is it pole as in North Pole or pole as in there's an unclothed person dangling from it? Notice how I avoided being a sexist pig on that and said unclothed person rather than assuming that the stripper was a lady? Traditional Inuit. Yeah, that's a request that we get from libraries all the time. Oh, man. It's not an elf liking her career choice. Yeah, why is it that strippers all say, I love doing this? I always feel sorry for strippers. Not that I've ever seen any in real life. I'm just saying, like when I see them on HBO. Santa on Viagra. There you go. Good job, Ken. All my guesses were too inappropriate. That's what I love about you, Dean. You and I actually, no, I won't say it. Euro ballad, elf putting him or herself through college. Yeah, I do remember, but piano and strings, melancholic cue. So what does it have to do with pole and elf? Mrs. Claus stripping while holding the North Pole. Woo! Hold on. Oh, wrong button. Let's see. What else do I have? It's the feeling of an elf not liking her job. Oh, it was so obvious. Dan Weber for the win. I don't think anybody actually got it. The movie Fat Man is going to be good. I'm not aware of what Fat Man is. El Raso, you're a little too deep for us, I think. Maybe a little cerebral for this crowd. El Raso says, but in all honesty, it may not have been the best title. It seemed descriptive of the deeper emotion. Hello, Aaron Northern. We are playing Guess What This Title Implies About the Music today. So people are giving titles and we're trying to guess what the emotion is, or what kind of song it is, or what kind of cue it is. All right, next up to bat we have Mr. Cass McKenty. Yay! Yeah, the Freddie Mercury biopic was awesome. Wow, 8-second kiss. That's what happens on the first 3 dates? And then you get married and it's like, bye, love you, honey. Oh, man. 8-second kiss. Instrumental cue. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Dramedy. Rodeo. Bluesy rock feel, country bull riding, solo piano, country western cue, bull riding music. Wow. Goat lullaby. That's got to be it. That's what Cass. Every night with the goats. 8-second kiss. Stop with the goats. I think that might be illegal even in California. Maybe not. Anything goes here. Yep, that's it. That's the title. Smooth jazz, romantic cue. Ooh, I like that. Karen Bracher may have nailed it with romantic cue. It's fine in Portland. Everything is fine in Portland. Dark comedy. Ooh, Charles Wilson pushing the envelope, but I'm reading this one out loud anyway. An 8-second orchestral swell that climaxes and falls off. Oh, it's definitely Friday. 8-second kissing cousins. Oh my God. Romantic cue isn't really a genre. Nothing lasts 8 seconds. All right. Goat romantic duet. I love you. Bah. All right, let us know what it is, Cass. Ooh, Sherry says it's a chase scene. Hiccup. How long you have to ride the bull to qualify? So those of you who were saying country and cowboy, you guys knew that. I didn't know that you have to stay on a bull for 8 seconds to qualify. Wow. Anyway, yeah, some of you were very, very close on that one. Good job. Okay, next we have Debbie Ward. Have any of you guys watched the TV show Yellowstone with Kevin Costner? It's on the Paramount Channel. It's very good. A couple of really good bull riding scenes, certainly in season 2. The woman who plays Kevin Costner's adult alcoholic attorney daughter should win like an Emmy every week. Her performance is so incredible. Debbie Ward knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, Debbie Ward's instrumental is called Destine. Guess what kind of cue that is. By the way, Debbie and anybody else who's seen it, hang on. Excuse me. Anybody who's seen that show, I can't remember the character's name, but the young pretty lady who plays the girl, Native American girl married to one of Kevin Costner's sons. She used to be on a TV show on the Disney Channel that one of our older daughters worked on. And so Kelsey Chow was her name then. She's changed it now to Kelsey Asbill. Apparently had a hard time getting roles because people assumed that she looked Asian because her last name was Chow. Anyway, we had gone to see the Disney show get shot and became friendly with this young girl, and she actually came to our youngest daughter's bat mitzvah. We had a big bat mitzvah party in the backyard, and she showed up and hung out for like 2 or 3 hours with all the little 12-year-old girls who were so thrilled to see her. Costner should have retired after Waterworld. I don't know, he's pretty good in this series, I gotta say. Okay, French-themed dramatic cue. I'm going back to the title again. Destine. French-themed romantic cue, French romantic, French-themed cinematic, French romantic, French piano accordion music, French tango, neoclassical. Pronounce it again. It's Destine. Isn't that Destin? Oh no, not Destin. That's a powder or something. Piano solo. Slow, sandy, southern rock. Is that a lady dentist? A Destine? A Latin cue. Heroic epic cue. Balkan pop. Fat Man, Mel Gibson, Santa Claus must contend with a hitman sent from a disappointed child. That sounds great. Where is that out now? Like somewhere I can watch it? Diaper rash cream. There you go. That's what I was thinking of. Not close. Nobody's close. Yeah, Mr. Brooks is a cool movie. I like that. All right, nobody's getting it. Come on, you guys. We need some better guesses. Destin. Krautrock. Is there such a thing? As in sauerkraut? EDM, smooth jazz, need a hint. Klezmer. Lonely Girl Looking for Love. November 17th. Okay. I will watch that. Celtic Trap. Anthemic Rock. Bossa Nova guitar cue. Tropical. There is krautrock? Wow. Late 70s German electronic music inspired loud electronic acts to this day. Stuff like, who did, oh man, the German song with yodeling in it. Was that it? Was that krautrock? Brazilian Q instrumental, cafe scene, Destiny's Child. Whatever word that is, Rick White, I don't know, so I'm not going to repeat it. Kraftwerk, thank you. Pole dance music, we're back to that. Don't all German songs have yodeling? No, but I've got to say, if I had to pick a particular style of orchestral, I would say I tend to gravitate towards German orchestral stuff or classical music. Hocus Pocus did nothing. Oh, Hocus Pocus was Kraftwerk, right? And they were Dutch. Interesting. The Japanese yodeler chicken song. Oh, man. Yeah, I have a craving for yellow mustard right now. All right. Well, I think Debbie better tell us because Cajun Love Ballad. I think the K-pop, we're going off the rails here. Wow, El Raso's on vacation, and this is what you're doing on your vacation? Is watching Taxi TV? I'm flattered and horrified at the same time. Oh, golden spicy brown. I wore out the welcome of golden spicy brown. I had that on everything I ate when I lived in Miami like 40 years ago, and I just can't even look at it. I look at the bottle now and I want to gag. We left the rails half an hour ago. Yes, we did. Drama, dark, ambient tension. Drama, dark, ambient tension. I wouldn't have guessed that. Wow, it's 1:43 a.m. there. A Weiss Deli 2 blocks up the street. Let's go. Try Coleman's. I've tried that. I like cheap yellow mustard. Like I will buy. Hang on, don't go away. It's show and tell because it's Friday. Shit, where'd it go? There you go. That is a generic store brand yellow mustard. What can I say? I love cheap mustard. Yeah, French's yellow mustard. All the stuff in this bottle is French's anyway, so that's why I bought it. But, excuse me. Yeah, I love just yellow mustard. You know what's great? There's a place called Gray's Papaya in New York City, and it's on 72nd Street. There's the squirrel. As soon as he gets in front of the big window, I'll turn the camera around and let him do a little cameo. I wonder how squirrel, like barbecued squirrel with mustard tastes. Mustrad. I love that song by America, Mustrad Love, right? Gray's Papaya, New York City, 72nd and Broadway, I believe. And you go in there and you say, I want oops, going the wrong way. Get back here, squirrel. Got a show to do, buddy. Oh, it's a little baby one. It tastes like chicken. Anyway, you walk in and ask for well done with kraut and yellow. And the buns are kind of steamed and moist. They give you a hot dog that's been laying on a flat grill, not those little rotating things or any of that crap. And it's just like crispy on the outside and lay it in that steamy, soft bun. And it's got tons of yellow mustard on it, a little kraut on it, and you bite into it and it makes a snap. There's something so satisfying about the snap of an overcooked hot dog. Skin Thrasher's hot dogs in upstate of South Carolina. It sounds like some sort of disease that you need to go to the doctor for. Hey, doc, check this out. Here, let me drop my pants. I got a case of Skin Thrasher hot dog. Have I tried an Aussie meat pie with mustard? Why, no, I haven't. I still have not yet been to Australia. My wife has been there, but I have not. Right, the ones that snap are in the natural casing. That's so true. See that? Nancy Colell. I mean, I know Nancy from the chat room. She seems like a very nice lady with a tender heart. But she, too, despises the phantom squirrel or whatever the heck has now eaten all of my pomegranates and potted plants. Squirrels are evil. Squirrels look cute, but they're deceptive, man. Those dudes are evil. I've got cushions on our patio furniture that have holes chewed in them by squirrels taking out the stuffing to build their nests, the little freaks. Riney, if your favorite hot dog is the hot dogs at Costco aren't bad, I'll give you that, but after you've had the ones at Gray's Papaya, just the best. There's a place in LA called Pink's Hot Dogs, and they're kind of famous, not as good as Gray's Papaya. Yeah, squirrels are rodents. Yeah, these are red squirrels. I've also seen California gray squirrels in the backyard. Yes, Jay Williams, go ahead, share your title for your track yet to be developed. Rats with bushy tails. You are absolutely right, Pat. Squirrels are smart, but I'm telling you, gophers are smarter. If I thought that I could get the camera all the way out there, I guess I'm on a laptop. I could disconnect from my my stuff and walk out there. But the other day during the show, one of the gophers showed up, and he actually popsicles and morphine. Now there's a title. Popsicles and morphine. Doesn't tell me much about it, but it's a great title. Anyway, a gopher pushed up some dirt, and the dirt looks like a gopher head sticking out of the ground. I think he erected a little statue, a little bust of a gopher head, just to taunt me even further. So I took one of my gopher hawk traps and put it in there right where it should be, and hasn't busted it, hasn't done a thing with it. Let's see. Squirrel skewers. Capybaras are rodents too. They are. They're like giant though. All right. Let's see. Popsicles and morphine. That's Jay Williams' diet. Well, we're all coming over tonight for a party at Jay's house. That sounds like fun. Sugar and morphine. Bubblegum Metal Q for 28 days. Psychedelic Crime Dramedy Q. Heavy rock, carnival, circus music, hip hop. They eat the wiring out of your attic. I'm assuming you meant attic. Auto-corrected to attack, yes. Depressing, soft, hip hop, chill. AR gets the win. What was AR? Oh, alt rock. Popsicles and morphine. Okay. Interesting. All right. Who else wants to type a +1 and run their title by us? Oh, so got it. So Taxi A&R said electronica. Got it. So that would have been Liz. All right. Kristen Knight was first up with a +1. So, Kristen, what is your title? And is it for an instrumental or a song? Country Mile, instrumental cue. Well, I can tell you right off the bat that that is an excellent title in my humble opinion. Um, hard to type on this diet. Yeah, I think understand. Not necessarily the genre, but like Country Mile. If I'm an editor and I'm working on a scene, and let's say I'm working on my favorite show, The Kardashians, and you've got a scene where the Kardashians are going to Montana to go to a dude ranch, and they pull up in their Escalade or G-Wagon or something at the dude ranch wearing all kinds of bling and, fancy $10,000 outfits, and all the cowboys look over at them, and I'm looking for a cue, and if I'm the editor and I saw Country Mile, I would immediately play that because I think it's going to be something that sounds country. And it almost doesn't matter if it's, like straight up country, country rock, bluesy country, hip hop. Wow, thank you very kindly, but I'm sadly mistaken. It's not country at all. That's the one I asked Matt H. to help me by changing. Okay. If it's not country, I think it should be. I should withdraw because it's so incredibly misleading. American Scenic. Presidential Anthem, Future Bass. Not a touch of country at all. Very uplifting, inspiring sound. That's why I was worried about submitting it with that title. Yeah, if it's very uplifting, inspiring sound, I haven't heard it, but maybe something like Brand New Day. Peter Rejo, athletic competition, sports cue. No, I didn't see that Fleetwood Mac's Dreams is back, and I haven't spoken to Ken. Last time I spoke to Ken was actually, well, I spoke to him when we did the show together not long ago, and then he and I spoke on the phone, I think one night, like the next night or the night after that. Hello, Joyful. And who's Matt H. that helped you? You mean Matt that works at the taxi office? Cool, Matt at taxi. Yeah, we thought you meant Matt Hurt. I actually thought about Matt Hurt after I had the whole schedule done for the road rally and in the prequels. I thought Man, oh man, I should have had Matt Hurt do something. He's in Switzerland now because his whole family lives there. So he moved back after being in LA for like 20 or 25 years. I miss him. He was such a mainstay at the Road Rally and has done so much to inspire other members and generously, like everything he ever learned, he's taught to other members. Excuse me. The rally will be starting at 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. in Australia. I'm sorry. And I booked, oh, that's right. I was thinking Europe. When I set up the prequels, those are starting in the morning, and then we've got like a midday and a couple of days we've got late afternoon ones, I believe. Yeah, Matt's a very friendly, helpful dude. Well, I feel terrible about that. Unfortunately, I can't do every time zone in the world, but yeah, I would say that what you want to do is take a long nap in the afternoon and then drink a ton of coffee about 2:45 a.m. I don't know if Keith LeBrant is still in the room, but I'm so tickled pink with the music that he created. Yeah, Matt Hurt's photography is world class. Dude's crazy though. He goes hiking in the Sierra Mountains by himself for like a week or two at a time and doesn't carry a gun or tear gas or anything that would like help you if a bear got you. Did you guys all see the video of the mountain lion that was following behind that guy on a hiking trail? And they tried scaring the mountain lion away, and the mountain lion like ran at him and then stopped. Finally, he threw a rock at it. I would have thrown a rock at that thing the minute it showed its face. It was a mom trying to protect her cubs, not that he was doing anything to him. Bear spray, there you go. Right, the replays are playing anytime you want. Yeah, I'm glad to have. I'm still gonna have to make a few little minor adjustments. Panelists that will call me the day before and say, "Oh, I've got to go to the dentist." It's funny when we do the physical road rally and Corona's not around. People say, "Oh man, I would do it in a minute, but I got to be out of town for a wedding that weekend." So some of the emails I sent out to potential panelists that have pulled that wedding crap on me in the past, I wrote, "And you won't be going to any weddings this year. So can you finally do it?" Anyway, Keith LeBrant did a great job on the music in the video. The cougar scared me in my living room watching TV. You know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to give you guys a little treat. It's really hard when I put these things in. We're at the end of the show anyway. When I drop in a video and play it, it won't let me stop it. So hopefully I'll figure out a way to make this work. I don't know. If I blow it and we're at the end of the show, we're at the end of the show. Let's see. Oh. No, not gonna work. Delete shot. Wirecast. Oh well, I will delete that shot later. Why won't that work? Oh, there's why it won't work. I can't make it stop. I don't know. One more time and then we're done for the day. It won't stop. Okay. There. So yeah, that's what we're going to use for the intro and bumpers and outros and stuff for the road rally. I don't know. Do you really think it's any better than that? Keith did a great job. He's just such a good person and just turns stuff around so quickly. Yeah, the level is really hot on that. This was just a mock-up the editor sent me last night, and he put a lot of level on that. Anyway, yeah, so what was it, Kristen Knight? Did we ever find out? Or no, somebody else just did one after Kristen, right? Didn't we do one? Who's getting the royalties for that? I actually said to Keith, you can't ever put it in a library. You can't monetize it in any way because it's going to be all over the Road Rally archive videos, and I don't want YouTube messing with us over that. Krista Knight's an inspiring, uplifting piano cue. It's sweet. Aw. Yeah, we will pull down the level. Is there a Monday show? Yes, I was actually not going to do a Monday show. I am so pressed for time, but didn't want to let you guys down. So going to the office at least all day Saturday, if not much of the day on Sunday as well, to do all the responsible things I need to do. And then we are doing a show on Monday, and you guys will like this show. Something we've never done on official Taxi TV on a Monday. We're going to do Call the Members. So an email will go out either Sunday or Monday telling the general public that, and by the way, you guys are the only people other than my wife and the staff that have seen that little video clip. So there you go. So your membership expired. We'll join again ASAP. Yeah, you need to, because you can only go to the road rally if you're a Taxi member. And you'll only be able to see the archives if you're a member. So yeah, I will be here on Monday, and we're telling people to email taxitv@taxi.com with their name, their phone number, and a question they've got, and I'm just going to sit here for the whole 90 minutes and call people and make fun of them. Right? So there you go. We are wrapped. It's Friday. It's 5:04. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you for showing up and playing What's My Title Mean? Right, Quarantini Happy Hour Cult thing. That's right. Yes, hit the like button. If you also don't subscribe to this channel, please hit that red subscribe button. And that's it. Oh, come on. Tell me that music isn't great. See you guys. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.